I'm Susan Brewton. I'm president of District Multisport. I've been doing triathlons for almost 25 years. So being the president of District Multisport is, it's actually a very fun position. It's been super rewarding in the sense that we've been restructuring the team. I've got a great group surrounding me and within the District Multisport board of directors, I guess. And they've really come together and supported the vision that I have for the team. So. As far as community goes, I think District Multisport is a great example of how triathlon has brought the community together. It's a very, very tight-knit team. It's given me an opportunity to meet a lot of people from different walks of life that I would never have met just in my own little sphere. But because triathlon tends to draw in very different types of people, all kind of very competitive, very friendly for the most part, it gives you an opportunity to really get to know DC in a bigger realm. I think since I started, there have been a lot more women joining the sport. It's still a very male-dominated field. I think it's about 60-40, I think is the balance right now. But you definitely see a lot more women. You see a lot more people. I mean, it used to be just this little niche sport. I mean, we go to races and there'd probably be like 100 or 200 people there at most racing in this race. It's just this little kind of small potato stuff. And now, I mean, I'm in races with like 4,000 or 5,000 people. It can be difficult being a part of a sport that is predominantly male-dominated, but it also makes it sort of fun. I went to Virginia Tech for engineering school, and it's a big school. It's 40,000 students. I'd say it's predominantly engineers. And different schools of engineering tend to have different balances of male-female ratio, but I was in the mechanical engineering field, which is a very male-dominated field. So it was again, it was sort of an interesting mix because I was fairly comfortable being in that field, but there is a certain different perspective that I think women bring to the engineering field that tends to get lost. I think for women who are thinking about going into engineering or any kind of STEM field, don't tell yourself you can't. You're never going to be perfect. But you've got to you just keep trying and persevering. It's a lot like running a marathon or doing a race. You keep ticking away at it and continuing to improve. One of the things that I think is really nice about triathlon is that, particularly for women, it's a great way to challenge yourself and to really see how far you can go with any sport. And I highly encourage a lot of women to get out and participate in sports. I mean, it's been a huge boost for my own confidence. I think for a lot of women who get into sports, you just push yourself, see how hard you can go. And I think it drifts into other areas of your life. It's not just what you do on the racetrack. Triathlon tends to be a very welcoming sport. The races are set up really to bring new people into the sport every day, and that a lot of teams are set up to draw new people into the sport. It's a really fast-growing sport, and the community is incredibly welcoming and incredibly supportive. So get out there and do it. The trick is not to be afraid of failure. That's what STEM is all about in some respects, is like trying and failing and going back and trying again and keep chipping at something until you get it right. Get out there, just jump in and do it.